Just a little bit. Maybe. There we go. Refresh.
You're done.
There we go. You're done. I'm done. Ooh, I'm taller than you.
Your chair's sitting up hard. Yes.
There we go. Don't lower yours.
How do I raise it?
I don't know. I've lowered mine now. I'm good. Oh, I think that one's totally broken. That's why it's Howard's chair.
Oh, it's the broken chair. I see you gave me the broken chair.
I did. So we've been out and about, and we went to a Goodwill and a Salvation Army. So we'll start with the where we went first.
Goodwill.
So I'll get my Goodwill bag. That's Salvation Army. See, it says it on the side of the bag. This one says Goodwill. I found yarn again. And she only charged me $1.95 for each one. This one's marked $1.95. This one was actually marked $2.95. But then we got our senior citizens discount of 25%. Can't remember what our total was. $19, I think, because Scott got a larger item. But I got a knobby. I don't know how this is going to work, but to make a basket, just see how far it'll go. I've never used this yarn before, so I'm not real sure about it, but we'll give it a go. And then this one's a Softy Chunky. So those were some yarn that I got. Oh, and then I got these pencils. They're astrology pencils, but and I got them for $1.95. And they say, Scott tried to open them at the store, and they had like armed guards.
No.
They have snarky comments on the sides of the pencils. So I said, oh, those have to come home with us.
I want to see what. I wonder if we ever find any that say Gemini. I want to see what mine say.
I don't know. I bet this came from Target. This looks like their packaging for their dollars. We probably paid more than we would have at the dollar section. So Cancers have all the feels. And then it says, I'm fine. And then the next pencil says, I'm stabbing you in my mind. And then, what does that say? It's backwards.
Ghosting master.
A ghosting master. I'm just going to stay home tonight. No offense. I just don't like people and professional introvert. And because I only need one friend. And that's what they say. Hi, Pam. And those were $1.95, but Old Fart Tuesday means we got 25% off. And then there was a cart at the checkout full of clothes. And I asked her, I said, are these putbacks or are these ones you're putting out? And I fell in love with this. And I looked and I saw the size is 18-20, which is about my size. I'm in between sizes. But it's just like a little cover up top. It's got most people don't like these, but I like where my shoulders poke out. But I just love the colors. So I'll wash it and I'll wear it. I'll put a tank top under it if I have to. But it's just a little sweater. It's got a couple pulls. But I own a knit whip, I think it's called, or a whip pick or something like that. But I'll wash that and dry it before I wear it, of course. And I don't know how much I paid for that. The whole ticket there was $17. And then the last item is Scott's, and it's heavy.
Oh.
From Goodwill.
From Goodwill, yeah.
Trying to do the Goodwill ones together.
Well, I like 1970s audio equipment because it was very well made. And there is a certain following of audiophiles that also like 1970s audio equipment. So this is an old Kenwood receiver from 1977. It's 30 watts per channel. And it's got some real heft to it. Has a real transformer in it. Has real discrete components. And
He knows how to fix them.
I know how to fix these things, and I will have it working like brand new. And they're just exceptionally well made, except for the end panels, which were plywood.
Yeah, you can
And
see
they were
it's got
veneered. So
a chunk out there.
I think I'll get in contact with Lyle, see if he has some walnut he can spare.
Okay.
Put some real solid wood on it.
Yeah.
It was $15.95.
Minus 25%.
Yeah. So it's well worth that.
Yep. The cats have all checked it out and they've approved it's been assimilated.
They've all smelled it.
So then we went to Salvation Army and Scott gets yoga mats.
I like to use these yoga mats. I cut them up and use them as drawer liners inside toolboxes. So I have a need for this. One of my toolboxes says pink yoga mats.
So he wants to put blue.
No, I'm going to leave the pink in there. I got another toolbox.
Oh, you got another toolbox to line.
Yeah.
And then
This was what?
I don't know.
$2.99. And then they also gave us an old Fart Tuesday discount at the Salvation Army, didn't they?
Oh, I don't know.
I think they discounted
She discounted some things.
She discounted this.
Yeah, she discounted one of these books. I saw this at Salvation Army. They have books on the shelves, but then they also have like bins of books. And there was a lady, had some kind of scanner, and she was scanning all the books, and anything that she could get money for, she was putting in her cart. I don't know what, she had some kind of app that she was checking them. So I just dug through the bins that were sitting in front of the shelves, and I found this one on heirloom beans. It's all kinds of recipes using beans. Great recipes for dips, spreads, soups and stews, salads and salsas, and much more from Rancho Gordo, Steve Sando and Vanessa Barrington.
Legumes, the food that keeps giving.
Yeah. Then this book I got for 50 cents. It's all about watercoloring techniques. These would be fun to do and play with. Look at the mushrooms, how they did those. They look almost real. And then I got another watercolor book. It says it's 2 books in one, because once you get to a certain part of it, it divides into 2 books. So you can turn the top half.
That was pretty.
Uh-oh. What did you say?
Oh, well. Pass that girl. That's pretty. Oh, well.
It's okay.
I'll find it eventually.
But it's just a really cool techniques book. He wants to look at it. He didn't get to look at the books. I had them in my arms before he got to look at them. And then, excuse me, we went to a American Chinese restaurant that wasn't all that hot.
That wasn't very good. I didn't like it.
So there was a cute little child there that Scott just couldn't help but adore. It's a beautiful little child, just with its daddy.
Being a kid.
Dancing and everything to music.
I can't find it.
Was it in the top half of the book or the bottom half?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty. And that was the extent of our, because after we ate, we were going to go to another Goodwill, and we just decided to come home because traffic was fixing to get bad and we were just done. You ever get to that point where you're out shopping and it's like you'd like to go to a couple more places, but then you go, no.
Yeah, fixing to be rush hour.
Rush hour, don't want to do that. That is pretty.
I thought that was quite pretty.
Scott used to do watercolors when he was a kid. I told him, I said, you should try again. I got plenty of material. Get you a watercolor pad out of the drawer.
It would be every bit as good as it was when I was
You might surprise yourself. But I'm going to wash this. I wonder if the care instructions are still on it.
And I've been working on another one of our Goodwill hauls. I don't think we ever shared the sewing machine.
The one out in the garage?
Yeah.
I don't know if we did or not. I thought we went out in the garage.
So I guess about a year ago, I bought a machine at Salvation Army. I think it was $15 or $18.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
And it was one of Sears' top line machines that had this whole big stack of accessory boxes came with it. And it's in a mahogany cabinet. So I've been making some repairs on the cabinet and researching the machine, and it seems like it's going to be a pretty nice machine. I might keep it as mine. I might try to learn how to sew. I'd like to make men's shirts.
That's what you told them last time.
Yeah.
So I said, go for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And the cats missed us because we left the house and Scott was home. They didn't have any work for him today.
Oh.
So we said, let's go. Let's do Old Fart Tuesday.
Maybe this is what it's like to be semi-retired.
Maybe. Work some days, off the next.
Days, off the next.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. So our boy's fixing to head off to work.
So I went and took care of some things over at Midlands Tech.
Yeah. Got grades turned in for the students.
That's kind of nice when you have a day off because not off work. I can go take care of other stuff. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hello.
Would you like to come say hello to our friends?
peeps?
Our friends here?
He's off to work.
Oh, hello there.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to be crazy.
He's a corny.
You don't have to be
You
corny.
don't have to be 1940s, 1950s TV or radio man. Just be yourself, son.
Just be
That's just
yourself.
all you gotta do.
Yeah. Have a good night.
You guys take it easy.
Be careful.
Don't be late for work.
I'll put the rest of the chicken away.
I got you. If you want some of it, have some of it.
All right.
I made it to share.
All right.
Love you guys.
Love you
I'm gonna have
too.
some- I'm gonna
Be
have some
safe.
cornbread and some milk
I don't know if they've closed I-77 down yet.
into this month.
Oh,
End of the month. You'll have to keep that in mind.
gotcha.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
He didn't work last night because his computer died, and then he dropped his phone, and then he wasn't feeling good. And then when he called to say he wasn't coming in, they said, that's okay. We were going to send you home anyway because we don't have enough work. So-
You're done.
You're done for tonight. So Greg was like, well, that worked out good. And they're talking about training him on using the little, kind of like a semi truck that moves the containers around in the yard.
The yard tug.
Yeah, they're talking about training him on that. I told him, I said, take any training any employer offers you. Any of it. If they offer to give you training, take it.
You can take it to your next employer.
Yep,
I
exactly.
think we're disturbing Tiffy. He's trying to sleep over there.
I know, we're talking too much. All right, guys, that's all we have. So I guess we'll let you guys go. I'm going to go through. I've got 2 tubs of fabric over here. I want to go to and match up with patterns and cut some things out. So I think that's what I'm going to do for the rest of today.
It almost sounded like you were about to say a dirty word.
No, I wasn't. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Pam says, have a wonderful day.
We didn't get chatted up much.